into an action which is not born of thought. For us, you say, I don't know what that means, because I've never even looked at it, considered it. So, somebody comes along and says, let's look at it together. Right? I am that the speaker is that person who says, let's look at it together. Is love thought? You understand my question? Have you understood my question? Is love born of thought, born of desire, born of pleasure? Or I'm asking you the speaker asking a simple question. If you say love is part of thought, then love is part of hate. Naturally. Can hate and love together exist? And so, logically, objectively, perhaps very, very sanely, love has no relationship whatsoever with thought. Right? And thought, as is not related to love, right? What is the action of love which has no relationship with thought? You understand me? Are we meeting each other? Vous êtes un peu paralysé. So are we a little bit paralyzed by this question? I'm afraid we are. If we associate love with thought, as we do, then love must inevitably bring conflict, right? Obviously. Because we have associated love with a desire, sexual, other forms of desire. And also, if we associate pleasure with love, again it is the operation of thought, as we have been into that, then love is totally involved with thought. And as it is involved with thought, it must bring about great travail to human beings. That's simple, right? So is there an action which is not born of thought? Perhaps I won't even use the word love because that might complicate it. So is there an action of born? We say, the speaker says very clearly, definitely, irrevocably, that there is an action not born of thought. And he will explain this to you very clearly. When you perceive something clearly, and that perception of clarity can only come when the brain is free from all anchorage, from all sense of attachment to belief, persons, ideas, and so on, right? That frees the brain from its conditioning so that it can look afresh, right? The looking afresh is to have no division between the observer and the observed. We'll explain that again carefully. So, there is an action of perception in which there is no observer and the observed, and therefore no activity of thought and action is free from thought. I have explained it very carefully, right? That is, if I can observe without any prejudice a person, especially in relationship, to observe very clearly, without all the memories one has gathered about her or him for the last 20, 40, 10 days. To be free of that, utterly, a brain that is not collecting hurts, and all that. Such a brain is free to observe. That observation is the operation of the total brain, because there is no hindrance, right? It operates as a whole. Then an action born out of that wholeness is without conflict. It is not the action of thought, right? I have explained, it's up to you. Number 5 question is, who are you? Is that an important question? Or would you say, who am I? Not who you are, who am I? And if I tell you who I am, what does it matter? It shall be out of curiosity, isn't it? It's like reading a menu at the window. You have to go into the restaurant and eat food. But merely standing outside and reading the menu won't satisfy your hunger. So, to tell you who I am is really quite